Okay. Oh, I gotta get in the call. Get in the call with the peeps. Mm-mm-mm.
65 area in Microsoft. There's a long way down from there. 448, and then you got this huge gap way down in those high threes. So you could get some acceleration, but I don't like that some of these mega caps outside of Google don't look that great.
Yo, good morning, guys. What's up?
Good morning. Other than first PPI that came out, let's see, TSM last week spent $197 million for a public auction to buy. Got more earnings tonight, or tonight?
Yeah, you had Citi. I think the Citi reported this morning.
Yeah.
Citi
America,
Wells Fargo. Citi missed on the top and the bottom, although they, I guess, okay. Wells Fargo, slight miss on EPS. Revenue, slight miss as well. Bank of America beat on EPS, and overall Bank of America was probably the best, and then JP Morgan was a slight miss yesterday on earnings as well. So banks kind of mixed, although I think they were relatively okay. I just think the expectations were high. And that could be something to keep in mind for earnings season is as we go in and a lot of these stocks have run up like JP Morgan and the financials and some Bank of America, et cetera. They probably need to knock the cover off the ball to accelerate higher, or you risk, kind of some disappointment.
Have a day.
Good morning. We have data at 10, the tariff news. So I'm going to be quiet basically until then, just chilling. Remember, tariffs at 10. Tariffs at 10.
Yeah, that news, if we get a rule against the tariffs,
we're seeing a 2% plus down day.
Yeah, you're going to be, that's going to mess the bond market up quite a bit. And then it's going to be I don't know what it's going to shake things up. There's no doubt.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys think about, the premiums are probably baked in already, but what do you guys think about straddles today?
You could do that. I thought about that on my drive in here. That is something you could do.
You'd need a pretty crazy move, I'm assuming, because I'm assuming the VIX and the premiums are pretty elevated. But if we do get a 2% day, you can, even if you close the other side of it, like if price starts to fall and you close the calls,
yeah,
make some decent money.
Yeah, the other thing too is the expected move is only $32 on SPX today, which is not very big.
Interesting.
The implied vol is obviously higher at 22% because this news versus tomorrow is only 16.5. But the $32 move,
seems kind of low now.
It does seem kind of low. You could do. We'll see at the open here, but you do an at the money straddle and kind of see where that.
And just wait for it.
And what that comes in like. Yeah, it's probably not a bad trade.
Good morning, Spaces crew.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Would you do 0 DTE for that, Will?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I would. I think so because it seems
30
like
point gain MNQ covered half.
it's probably cheap relative to the price, in my opinion.
Yeah. There's that market open.
Oh yeah.
Your Vol DQ opened up significantly positive. Vol D opening up slightly positive above the zero line. Your opening tick is 193. VIX is above 17. All right, let's go.
Let's go.
You have IWM pushing higher and reclaimed previous day low. Out of the gate, SPY and QQQ are both underneath previous day low.
SPX opened at the 50% retracement on the previous week range.
Yeah, if this tariff news hits hard, I mean it's gonna mess a lot of the structure up.
Tessie.
700. You also
Is
have
anyone
the low here right at 700.
Anyone still in Tesla puts from yesterday? I got stopped out on the rest right before market close on the bounce. Tesla just broke 440.
And low taken.
60 point gain MNQ. Covered a quarter. GG.
Damn.
They're draining it. See, in a perfect world, if we didn't have tariff news today, I'd be looking for a put spread pretty soon.
I'm looking for longs down near 689 on the SPY if we get down there. I'm just gonna be doing things light until probably 10:30ish.
Space names are down. ESTS, Rocket Lab. ESTS down 3.3%. Names that are holding up are Netflix, Coinbase, Circle,
I got an
Coin.
order set here, 100 points for the runners.
Do you guys ever pyramid your positions
Absolutely.
and just keep adding and like you theoretically have the same risk and you just keep adding and you just have this monster position?
Yeah,
Your risk is still low.
I definitely do that, but like very systematically, I guess you could say. Like you can't just add in random spots, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'll
You have to
ladder.
have triggers.
Like, you know, I'll take, I don't know if you're trading multiple accounts or not, Andre, but, you know, like I'll hit one account, drops down, I take profit on half, majority, pops back up to the EMAs or a green candle pullback, add a different account, right? Smaller size though, just to ladder into the position.
Yeah. Interesting.
Trailing stop hit and profit there, MNQ.
Apple
Yeah,
closing up to previous day high. A little bit relative strength there on it right out of the gate. Apple 15 minutes currently in a squeeze. It's moving to the upside.
Can't do anything with that. Fuck. It's a beautiful sweep and inversion. Can't do anything.
Yeah,
with
it's nice.
it. Yeah. I'd like to be long off that, but I don't have good risk there. So, I don't know if I'm gonna play today, to be honest. If I don't get it by 10, it's probably not happening. I don't want to trade to that bullshit. I'd rather that.
Tell you one thing, Staples are on fire along with Walmart. Walmart is just ripping over 120.
It
Damn.
does make sense with with the more probable outcome being the tariffs struck down.
Yeah, real estate captured a nice bid here. What else you got? Meta still on the weak side. Google a little weaker off the open. Amazon weak. AMD. Doji nothing really.
Damn, man.
Oil continues to press higher. Now Tesla under 440. And Microsoft basically opened below that range low, so 467. We lose, I mean, that on the daily, Microsoft is just really a big bear flag in there in this balance area. So if we don't hold this lower end at 465,
MNQ short 10-minute 20 EMA.
we could definitely get some risk to the downside on Microsoft.
Short green, cover red. 20-point gain, covered half. MNQ.
Yo, this guy's a sniper today.
He always is.
Every day.
Not just today.
I'm sitting there in the nest eating pork and beans and spam out the can, bro. All right, let's watch pre-market low here again. Massive support for buyers. Not a bad idea to de-risk more.
Silver at 91. Still not a short. Don't know who needs to hear it, but somebody probably does.
Yep.
It's not a short.
Going to
It's
Hunty.
up so much, I promise.
MSTR has been outpacing Bitcoin a couple days now.
50-point gain MNQ covered a quarter at the bill.
Damn! Mama!
I ain't got nothing here.
Good morning, everyone.
Nothing I'm
Good
doing.
morning, sir.
I haven't clicked any buttons yet.
If we die down, VIX is going to like 1860 and 1920. We got some nice premiums in for option selling, that is.
YN is popping. It's at the highs. And keys still reaching, and ES is in the middle.
I don't see any individuals making crazy moves. Corby's up 3%. Pretty boring in that area.
Got an alert on Nike. Also got an alert on Pepsi again.
Right.
Talking about this one yesterday. Ticker PEP. Absolutely ripping still.
An H on an inside day. Getting a little pop. I don't know. I think it's faded.
Morning.
I don't think this.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see if they actually release it today like they said they were at 10. That's when I'm interested in.
Well, they don't say which decision they're announcing. They only say they're announcing a decision.
Oh, I thought it was just a Supreme Court decision.
Yeah. The Supreme Court, so when a decision is ready, they put it on the calendar and they say, we're releasing a decision, but they don't tell you which one it is. So it's a possibility that they don't rule on tariffs at all.
The decision could be there was no decision.
Wow.
And then they just keep kicking it. Okay, we're gonna do it next Monday. Okay, we're gonna do it next Wednesday. Okay, we're gonna do it next Monday.
Just keep pumping.
That actually makes sense government wise. Okay.
I think they'll choose one. I don't think a punt is an opinion. It's specifically an opinion is coming out. So it's not a possible punt.
Okay, that's good.
That's what they said Friday.
And they did release an opinion. It just wasn't the one on tariffs.
Those bastards.
They hate our bags.
Costco ripper out of the gate as well, over 950. I have some Apple calls as long as it holds 260 for a small day trade. Looking for previous day high, get taken, and then break out of this box. Breaks 260, I'll cut. I only have a few contracts for fun until 10 a.m.
Back in the bottom of the range, ES looks slightly stronger. But, I mean, nothing's happening here. Sideways at the bottom of the range. I've got no clarity yet, so I'm just kicking back.
Kicking back next to relax. No,
Nvidia down at that lower 182 area, breaking basically this balance area that we've had the last 5 days. We already took the lows out at 183. There is a gap on Nvidia down there at like 181 roughly.
Ooh, yeah, DVN. Remember we called out that $40
New low a day.
flow yesterday? Oh, DVN popping. Stock is ripping over 3% right now.
Red, baby.
Mama.
All right, 100-point gain MNQ. Cover down to the runners, baby.
DVN.
Good stuff.
This guy on fire.
See.
Previous day lows at 633. Or 631s in that area.
Gosh, we have no order flow down here.
Got some ASML puts coming in. ASML.
Microsoft trading down to 465, almost 464 now.
I think Microsoft's gonna hit around like 450-ish.
I think 448 is kind of a level I have, and then I mean the structure gets thin, but somewhere between in the mid 420, 430, there's a lot of support in that area. Volume balance, but there's a big gap down there at 397. I know that's a ways away, but if things do accelerate, that could be a
Yeah, Honeywell up over nice. It hit 215 pre-market. That was a good chart.
DS and YM are also starting to reach down.
I don't have any spot to catch us. There's no order flow down here.
Yeah, there's break a previous day lows here.
Sorry, get down, good lord. What happens if they reverse tariffs?
We did.
we're going to reverse the market.
Yes.
I'll tell you that right now.
Market's gonna go down.
I'd literally see like a 400, 600 point drop on NQ.
NQ just dies 600 points.
I just don't like now this breakout in general in the Qs like to go high, just in general to go higher. I don't like that we see Microsoft breaking this balance area low, Adobe, Service. You got all these kind of tech names that are just weak.
Mm-hmm.
And breaking above this that symmetrical triangle that had formed for the past 2 months, and then reversing off it and kind of coming back into this range below 620 in the Qs, 623. The only thing I would say is credit is not that bad. High yield is still has relative strength. So that's the only thing I'm watching is it's weak, but there's relative strength in high yield, which is you typically don't see that divergence.
Yeah.
It makes me less bearish, but I just don't like the price action in the tech names.
VIX is ripping 17.66.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
SPY's coming down to the area in which I'd be interested in seeing if buyers step in. You have a trend line right here. If you mark your low from November 20th, 21st.
But like even Meta, just
trend line,
Meta
we're
down.
about to hit it.
Look at Meta, 622 now. I mean, that's another one that's just, it got up to the 200. We chopped around and then now we failed and gone back lower. So to me, Meta, I think this could be set up like one of those, maybe we test the lows and then you get some type of bullish divergence in the RSI. Like that's kind of the move I'm looking for. But I mean, Meta to me looks like clear path towards 600. Not necessarily today, but there's not a lot of structure between below 640.
Definitely agree.
Watching calls here.
I mean, the failure
area on SPY and Qs.
Meta's failure to get in that earnings gap and hold it was
Yeah,
the big key there.
because we couldn't get above the
Yeah.
200 with any strength.
Bitcoin over previous day high. Yeah, you're starting to see kind of squeezy moves on MSTR here. It's not a great proxy long term for Bitcoin, but it is a trade.
I have an order set. Let's see if I get filled. It's optimistic.
Might just be spreads for me in the day.
I'll tell you one thing. I've been selling calls in Tesla like up in the 700 area, like 21 to 30 days out, just for the past like 4 months. I just keep selling them, and they just keep working so great. And there's still so much. I can't believe how much premium there is, even when there was no earnings to collect out. $1.50. I mean, it was nuts. That far out of the money.
You doing covered calls or spreads?
Just naked.
Oh wow, nice.
Yeah.
IWM big bounce off the lows of previous
The
day.
problem with, I mean, if you can do it, obviously, but the problem with, in like Tesla, like to spread them off, the premiums, it's like almost the risk to reward is not worth it.
Can't manage your order, so fill for me. For 6.5.
I don't. This is tough down here. There's no order flow to catch us. No nothing. So that's when I see, even if I were to see some sort of setup bounce for the long, it's hard for me to be super confident in it when we're not delivering from any actual order flow on the chart. Zero.
I think it's hard too with this tariff stuff that you got to wait and see what they say.
Yeah, I need to.
There's nothing.
I was trying to take a trade before, but I didn't get the opportunity, and so I'm not gonna try it until after.
So we do have trend line support right here on SPX, right around this 21, 23 area from the triangle. Basically this November here. I'll post it just so you guys can see. There is some support here, but back below the 9.
The only order flow I could argue we're trying to tap into is we've already used it so many times. But
so I want to post this too, just so you guys see what I'm looking at.
Such an interesting spot.
So here's something I don't like. If it ends up closing bearish on the day, makes me cautious. Why I've been cautious, but like if you look at this breakout in SPX, I don't like when you break an area like to the upside. You can almost call it maybe a rising wedge or whatever, but you break above and then you spend like one candle and then you just fall back away. And if this trend line doesn't hold you, the risk is all of a sudden you break lower and it breaks harder.
Yeah.
Which I don't want to see, because that starts to say, okay, it's not. You want to see, when you see breakouts from especially big consolidation ranges like we've had, you need to see breakout with force, and you need like a big candle to the upside to confirm the breakout. When you get these weak little, side-by-side candles, or you get a doji, or you get, some type of spinning top candle, like those aren't ones I want to chase.
Agreed.
And certainly not when you look at some of these bigger charts like Microsoft and Nvidia now below 182, below the 50 again. Like, it's just not constructive for me unless you get some leadership from tech.
Yo, Jordy, check the text I sent.
Okay, gotcha.
Come on, 7 minutes.
IWM going for new high a day.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
Yeah,
it had strong over there.
Yeah, it had a reversal at previous day low.
YM usually follows. It's not really participating with RTY right now. Go for lower again. Still no setups for me. Staying patient and see what happens at this 10 o'clock mark. I'm perfectly okay if I don't get anything and I just have to trade spreads.
AppLovin, ticker APP, selling hard.
Wow, yeah, that thing is getting rocked. Holy smokes.
Uh-oh.
Massive bearish engulfing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stock's down like 7% this morning.
Oh, another one that's in free fall, guys, is Intuit, INTU. Look at that chart. Holy smokes.
Let me see.
That thing is just ripping to the downside the last 2 days. Bad. Down $100 almost.
Damn.
I was going through this is empirical. I was going through our company's subscriptions. Intuit, kind of expensive. One we cannot live without. 100%. ChatGPT was the most valuable one for the cost it was.
Well, right now.
Sigma, way overpriced, but we use it a lot. Calendly was the most ridiculous thing I've ever. Calendly and Zoom were the two most ridiculous ones I've ever seen.
Calendly.
Don't tell Cap
Man, that was a short yesterday on that break, right at 618. That's a $50 trade.
I'm gonna expose. Someone spent $700 for the year on Calendly.
I don't even use
High risk here, but watch the Billy at 600. Below that, I have 570, but we do have about less than 5 minutes until that Supreme Court ruling is supposedly supposed to be released.
Nvidia near the low.
I really don't care to put on risk for no reason.
Yeah, let's see.
You never got that news.
Here we go.
Junior loads, ES holding.
Yeah.
If you're not already in a short, then like you got no risk, and you can't long down here because you don't know what'll happen.
Oh, you can long down here.
I pray for anybody that does. I pray right here for you because you're doing that blindly.
You're right at the Billy. You just
Allegedly 4 minutes until his tariff ruling.
allegedly, yeah.
Well, if we break this bigger triangle that I just posted up top that you can see, if we break that to the downside and close below that, I think 7,000's off the table for a while. Because all of a sudden you're gonna start taking on some levels fast if we break out of this thing.
I mean, I do think they have probably a few laws that they've spotted and will just, even if they could be struck down, like they have a weaker case than the ones they already used, that'll take time, and they may just implement all the tariffs again with a different justification legally. Like they could have that ready to go at 10:01. So
Sure.
You're telling me to get the calls pulled up.
Mark hate that though.
Honestly, this a straddle or buying an iron condor, not selling one, could be a play. You could go in either direction.
You got big support right here, back test on SPY and SPX.
I'm saying I don't think if the tariffs are struck down, I don't think they don't have a plan already to speed run re-implementing them a different way.
I would agree.
I
with you, but
personally
I think in
think-
the short term it won't matter for the markets. Markets are going to take it on the chin either way.
You know, team, we're not about to get anything here. They're going to delay us again, and all you losers get heads up for nothing.
Yeah. The decision was there was no decision. Everything just continues as is for now. We'll let you know if anything else comes forward later on.
I would actually like that because then we don't get a Drizzy candle in one direction right here.
That's like I was talking about that on Discord. So like that would be like such a government thing to do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, like I could 100% see that happening. Absolutely.
Let's see if Drizzy comes to town, baby.
Okay, new low again.
Yeah, ES finally made those lows.
Drizzy clause is coming.
Yeah, if it is nothing, there could be upside potential here. Springboard off these lows.
Oh yeah.
I might do some.
Now if they say nothing, I'm instantly going basically put spread.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to catch it though, because if it's a binary event,
that'll be
those
quick.
Premiums will get whacked right away. But you could buy some call spreads to the upside if you want to take a shot as a lotto ticket.
Lotto.
ARM is going to go sub 100 today, probably.
Okay, 45 seconds.
Just too many tech charts that don't look good in the big picture, regardless of this news. Tentative.
Let me put the emojis on the chart.
We also have existing home sales, not that anybody's looking at that, and business inventories as well here coming up.
I gotta have. I don't even have probabilities really because we're at 69.50. Of course, the probabilities are
See what
Few
we get.
seconds. Here we go.
Oh.
Boom, baby!
Oh wow, yeah.
200-point gain MNQ. I'm all out. G fucking G.
Jersey candle.
Drizzy candle.
Grizzlies
Oh.
got that down.
Do they continue or do they wick it? Let's see.
I don't see any news.
What's the headline?
I think they have to read it.
I see existing home sales.
Yeah.
Yeah. Existing home sales up 5.1%.
That's all that really was.
Positive 0.3.
Yeah.
Although
4.35
Q's-
versus 4.22.
Q's starting to accelerate here a little bit.
Oh, we finally tapped into some order flow. Fuck, we finally found something. Wow, 4-hour gap. It's about time we tapped into something. Jeez.
NASDAQ taking some heat here.
Yeah, I'm still looking. I don't see the headlines yet for the tariffs.
You're about to hit previous week low here on QQQ.
Still can't long it though without actually knowing.
It's at like 616.80.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything yet.
Meta under 620 now.
What's the case name? Was it Barrett versus United States?
I'm not sure.
I took the 605 puts at the open for the 16 days out. They're up 100% on the
Nice.
Qs.
Hell yeah.
So the opinion they released, Barrett versus United States, I think, is on firearms.
So no news.
I
More
did
weapons
looking like no news. That was the opinion released.
Yeah, I'm looking. I don't see anything else. Any
Get
headlines?
scammed, losers. Okay, here's what I will say. It's government. I would expect nothing to be released at the exact point in time, you know?
Yeah.
So there might be still a couple minutes here.
I grabbed a long. I'm risking low today.
It's learning resources versus Trump is the court case we're looking for.
News guy BK to the rescue.
They'll be like, they're going to tell us it's 10 a.m. and then we don't get like the big move that we want to see. And everyone's like, okay, maybe it's nothing. And then 10:15, everyone's like, yeah, I guess it's nothing. And then all of a sudden, boom, then they drop it.
And that's how you generate liquidity.
Yeah, right.
I got so slipped on that exit. That sucks, but whatever.
Gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Drizzy candles coming to town. They're shorting it once, they're shorting it twice. See if there's anything on the flow coming in that's interesting.
Here's to see if we hold this 4-hour gap from 554 to 508 on NQ.
Like now, what are we gonna get a random headline some point throughout the day?
So it does look like they're going through multiple of them. So I guess 10 a.m. is when they started reading them out, and there's multiple other ones that they have to look through.
Got it.
Okay.
It's possible, yeah. They don't tell you on the calendar thing how many they're going to release, and which ones. They just say it's an opinion day.
So government, bro.
Holy meta. What an ugly ass chart. Ooh, how are my covered calls looking for Rivian and Oscar?
Golden.
Oscar's up 60, Rivian's up 95. They're at a penny.
Golden Bolden.
Solid.
Well, I'm going to look for a put spread. We're down 1.5%. And I could go just
607s are spicy.
I could go just about 3%
So I
out.
got
IWM's still chilling in the middle of its range.
still no structure or any sort of trigger lowing for me.
Still no nothing anywhere.
But we did tap into some order flow finally, I found.
Dude, oh my gosh. I had a dream that I was out to dinner with all of you guys and Gav.
Yeah, we were.
It's because it's going to happen. That's why.
Dude, I remember I was showing Gav. I own Vistra, but apparently in my dream I had a 3,000% option trade on it.
That's
I
all
don't.
right.
I don't in real life. I was showing him. He was like, yo, nice. I woke up. I was like, did I already trade today?
FDX is looking good. Google just hit previous week high.
Nice job in the reply, guys. Watt Bender hit a banger. You guys got some good analysis down there watching the Japan rates and everything.
So,
Yeah, for those just joining, I'm saying again, no, 10 a.m. came around. They put out a ruling. It was one that was not related to tariffs. It seems like what happens here is they have 4 or 5 that they go through. We don't know which ones they're going to be. And they kind of announce them a little bit, and then people read them, stuff like that. So only one of the ones have been released so far. And transparently, we don't know if the other ones are going to be related to tariffs. But there is one tariff that's on the docket that either coming out today or I guess the next time they meet. But there is still time for it today.
Is there a schedule to these things? Like an NFP should be the first
10 a.m. and then they just kind of go.
Every 10 a.m.?
No, they update their calendar if they're going to release an opinion on the day, usually like a few days in advance.
Understood.
Is it live anywhere?
The calendar? Yeah, SupremeCourt.gov.
Guys, I'm looking at Meta. There's a trend line that will come up around that 610 area. Anywhere from like 608 to 610, just depending on time. Not saying it's something we get there today.
The next reading that they're doing is also not the tariff one. Apparently it's 4th Amendment case versus Montana. I'm on some SCOTUS blog website. Transparently, I've never been on it before, but 11,000 people are on this thing.
interesting. So that's the hot spot.
Hang with us. Yeah, I'll link it below for everyone who really wants to stay in there, but
Yeah.
but I'll be reading out.
Well, KKK is still down 1.2%.
Could
Trying to
get
find a little bit of a bounce
Yeah,
here.
could get a
but-
bounce here on that 5-minute candle if we stay. I would like either engulfing or like a little inside candle there. It's still bullish either way there for a possible reversal. Could
I'm
get
looking
smacked.
for longs down here. You have previous week low support
yeah.
on both SPY. SPY is a little bit farther down, 686.4. Qs is just at 616.72. It got.
I like the area. I need to see structure.
Yeah.
I like the area though, but like I always say, for me, I just can't.
The 50-day on the
Need more
Qs is
structure.
down at 616.39. The 50 SMA 616.39 currently.
30-minute SPX did wick into reversal zone. It'd be a little extreme, especially if we have no news. And there's no more opinion days currently on the schedule.
Yeah, we were right on the trend line in the NDX as well.
Yeah, I just did a long. Wow, my dog just bombed me. Not
Energy
good.
is strong. Sector's up 2%.
Knots, are you interested in that put spread?
Yeah, I just took one actually. I took a
nice.
25,000 NDX put spread, so I'm 400 plus points out of the money already. And
Beautiful.
yeah,
We're still respecting
High
5 minute
riskier. I'm
bearish
taking
order
MNQ
flow.
long for a fake out breakout under or below.
Yeah, it's like I want to go long right here.
I just grabbed an ARM contract, ARM call, February 20. One moment. 26th. On ARM, just down a bunch, filling that previous gap that we have way back in April. I think speed can make some speed.
Yeah, the second case was Case versus Montana, so not Learning Center versus Trump.
why
If
is it
this
learning
flushes-
center?
If this
I think
flushes-
The company, like the toy company that was leading the lawsuit.
Guys, if you look at that chart I just posted in NDX, I mean, we're right on the daily trend line there. So just keep an eye on this level right here. If we do get a bounce, and you do have the 50-day below us about maybe 80, 90 points. So if we hold a level, it should be in here.
There's your pop.
Whoa.
Oh my! Oh yes!
Is there news right now?
I don't know, but my put spreads are extremely happy.
Wow. Maple is absolutely sitting in the trenches, sniping these trades all day. High risk. Long
Supreme Court does
MNQ.
not rule on tariffs.
Yep.
So no
Supreme
decision.
Court does not rule on tariffs. Oh, I'm fucking long. I'm long. I'm jacked to the text.
Let me see.
Those ARM contracts are already up 14%.
Fucking long.
I don't have an entry on futures, but I'm glad I grabbed one.
Yeah, I'm like heavy put spreads, and they're probably, oh my god, they're already 94%. I'm closing it. Holy
Are they
shit!
really?
Yep.
Wow,
No
that's
way.
insane.
Wow.
I'm about to enter.
Wow.
I'm about
Yeah.
to take a put spread.
Wow, best spread probably in like the last 6 months.
Yeah, the
Wow.
607s. Nuts.
I
Spicy.
think that money spread now.
I'm hitting 1738 BidX right now.
1738, I love it.
Yeah. Those will be closed.
I'm like, said hello.
Damn. Shout out to the people who told me this was 100% going to happen today.
Yeah. Come on, Evan.
Nah, I was the one who literally said this before. It's not going to happen. All right, when's the next window when we can psych ourselves up again?
There's nothing on the calendar. So
Market's always waiting for something.
Jordan, was
I
a
will
super
say-
easy title change.
If
Oh,
we
yeah.
don't rally and we end up closing lower today, that would not be good.
Yeah, love the quick title change, Evan.
Monday's also a holiday, so they may not schedule another day until like the 21st or 22nd.
Sheesh, we're
Yeah.
ripping off the lows, still below open and stuff like that.
Let's go, baby.
Crypto with a nice
Go to
move.
VWAP. Sweep them.
Yeah, I'm out for 90% there. I'm gonna look for another one now.
110-point gain. MNQ. Sold down to the runners. GG.
Yeah, I'm gonna trim that long here.
Yep. I mean, we traded. If you look at that, right to that trend line, right on it.
Long ES from 59, and I'm wondering, do I target new high of day, or is this midpoint of the orb spot?
I mean, you're tapping in the 15-minute order flow. I think if you're long anywhere, this is the target right now until we actually get over 734 personally.
Yeah, I think that 970 is a decent spot right now.
Yeah, Tesla back over 443. Microsoft holding that 465 area, which is the previous low from November 25th.
Yeah, I just closed at 65 there.
Netflix.
What do you guys think about a short here? Off that rejection of the midpoint of the orb, that 15-minute orb?
I think it's a buy the dip.
Yeah, the only thing I would say is you do have that trend line that we're trying to hold here at like 69.24, 69.25. So you do have some bigger support. You could, if you want to scalp it, you could scalp it back to like 56 or something.
I just closed the long on ES and NQ. I'm not gonna. I don't really like to play both sides, really, but I'm just waiting now. I'm sure.
Nice.
I'm looking to get another spread.
Someone's sitting on the damn ask. Way too low on these arm calls.
Another one I like is let go.
I'm probably gonna take the SPX put credit spread.
You selling them? What are you selling? How wide?
I want to sell them down like 68, like 70. Let me see. What can I get? I want to go like close to $50 out of the money, $10 wide. I could do 75 and 65s.
I'd like to sell it on a little bit of a pullback if we get one here.
I know.
Yeah,
I do
same.
too. I did start another spread though already. Again, I'm also like 350 points out again.
Oh, is Apple ripping again? Whee!
Apple.
And she's trying to just. It held up decently during that downside. So the reason why I like the calls this morning on it. It's still looking decent. It still hasn't fired the 15 squeeze, the 1 hour or the 4 hour squeeze yet. I'll be in the kitchen cooking.
All right, I sold the 68.75.
Let's go. Break the bill.
25 wide.
700.
Yeah.
Let's go, Will. I think we see 20 EMA, possibly, but you know, I hate to be so bullish into bearish EMAs here on the 10-minute. Runners left though.
I know.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
Yeah, that's my
68.
issue. It's a nice bounce, but we're just right into back into the intraday spots where you can get slapped. So
Exactly why I'm not taking them. I should be able to sell these arm calls for $1, but you know how these are.
I'll have a kickback day from them. But that's on spread, so
I snagged one scalp in like
Holy shit. I forgot that I was long on futures.
Oh.
When Maple said it, I grabbed them and I just looked.
We call that leading runners.
I'll make sure you got to grab that.
Thank you, Maple. Wow. It's hot.
Sometimes the best thing for your trading is for you not to be looking at
Not
the
paying
screen.
Bitcoin.
Isn't it weird how that works?
That's why
I'm long
I,
some Bitcoin futures from like 94.7 last night on that kind of break.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Pullback.
Where's Ham?
he's on stream.
He's on stream.
Yeah.
So I tell him, I told him it was a short up there. Ah! I kind of want to go long now, though.
I like the area we tapped into. I don't have the structure for it.
I don't either, yeah. I'll wait.
I'm accepting that I'm probably not going to get any futures trades, but
No.
I will say if we
High
got-
risk
we end up-
MNQ long ladder.
You have to throw your NFP indicator back on, Jordy.
but even that, I ain't buying blindly NFP levels.
No. But we had a breach
Did we?
initially. Yeah, just now. 619. Yeah. And we never closed above. So
15-point gain MNQ ladder that I just hit, sold half.
Go,
this
baby,
could be a
go.
nice little future scalp to the upside here, but it's a quickie. And then retest. Yeah, retest, reach below, blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. What did they do? What did they do to the app loving, dude? The thing's down like $70.
That thing got cooked.
Is there a
They put
headline?
it in the microwave.
Yeah.
Will, you're getting your Rivian pullback. Let me know when you cover so I can buy.
Wait, how much is it pulling back? Where are we at?
17.
Okay. Whoa.
I'm shorter from 20.
I always forget where I'm long.
Gotcha.
I'm still up 33%. I'm fine.
You're long on 11, dude.
Yeah.
I got some longer dated puts.
A little higher. $12.99.
I'm telling you, Rivian's gonna go back to $13.
No, don't say that.
It's very possible, nuts.
It's gonna happen.
How did I get that average?
I
On
don't.
cost
I don't,
basis is 12.54, so I'll be okay.
I don't like that. I do not like that business. The EV business is very difficult right now.
Well, they're also trying to transition into robotics business because they see the writing on Tesla as well.
On the wall.
I would
No,
agree
so
with
didn't
you,
you
but
just buy a
that's a
ton of
long way
Rivian?
out.
Did I just
That's
buy
a
a ton of
long way
Rivian?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Like
Nah.
a couple weeks ago or no?
Oh, I nibble at every like 3% plus down day. Yes,
Okay.
every time. But all my
I think-
core positions, I nibble when they're down 3% plus.
Yeah.
I think their quarter is going to be terrible. There's
Oh,
too many-
yeah.
there's- even the legacy automakers, like you look at like Ford, all of a sudden taking a $19 billion impairment, GM taking a $7 billion impairment. Like EV sales have declined dramatically in the fourth quarter. Like they're
Auto
way
business-
down after the tax credit.
You have to understand though, you're not buying a Rivian for the EV business. And I hear your comments about being a couple long far out. I don't think it's as far as you think.
And by the way, I'm not. Yeah, I would say another thing is I'm not buying it for this quarter or next quarter.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
I'm buying it for honestly
Also,
4 to 5 quarters ahead.
Rivians are like 100K plus cars. So like when you're in that shopping price range, I really don't think you care that much about a EV tax credit. Like even like the cheap model new Rivian is like 100K.
Yeah,
There was no EV tax credit at that price point. It was capped at like 60K or something.
Does anyone know what's going on with AMD? Is that news?
Does it look like Meta
It's
or
ripping.
Microsoft?
AMD is
Wow.
ripping.
No, Meta. AMD went from 215 to 220, almost 223 now.
Nice.
What is that?
That's
It
why.
is the rotation.
That is-
Because your other chip names are not doing that. It's just AMD. So I'm wondering if there was.
No, they got some news yesterday. I forgot what it was though.
There's something that like CPUs are sold out, but that didn't look like breaking news.
I mean, stock went from previous day low to previous day high. In 20
I don't
minutes.
see any press releases where they're tagged.
They do make good CPUs.
Oh,
Like it's still trying.
By the way, I am long Oklo. I love that setup there.
Also, who's buying a Rivian for 100K when there's so many better options for 100K?
It's not even that, but you
Really?
Yeah, really.
Actually, wow. What do you like about it?
Like an Escalade.
120.
$1,000 a car. You're losing.
I think I just paid like 130 for a Hummer EV.
I just think it's only a conversation for the people that can't afford it, which like is a big amount of people. But for the people that have the money to do it, they're just doing preference. They don't care if it's that much more.
AMD 230 calls coming in at the ask. Repeated orders for January 23rd.
Dude, that thing is 2027 is at far all-time high. That's a huge pivot. It's a magnet. It's heading there.
Paper, what made you get
Dude, Rivies are actually really good cars, too. It's like really good cars.
like build quality or like
build quality, battery life, all the above. And the way that they're built, it's like Tesla, like as Tesla's tech evolves, like you get phased out based on the Tesla resale value is like it's pretty
rents, right?
Yeah, across the board for all EVs though. I just bought one of those Hummer things just because that one's probably not going to be as bad, but it's still possible.
So you got the Hummer or the Rivian or both?
I got the Hummer, and then I'm gonna get a Rivian.
Okay. And then with something like that, where you know it's gonna depreciate a lot,
you have to know that
No
you're gonna.
lease?
No, definitely not lease.
No.
It's the opposite of lease. If you know you're gonna, it's probably gonna. It has a potential depreciating just because of tech. Like you have to buy it knowing that you're gonna own it for at least a few years, like 3 years, and get your money's worth out of it.
3 to 5 years,
Rivian
put it
R1T.
under the business, write it off, cycle it again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rivian
you can write it off,
R1T.
get the bonus depreciation. I mean, it's gonna help a little, right? But
If you're not,
yeah, again, like you guys said, if you can afford it, do it. If not,
No
you
questions
know, there's
asked.
much better options.
Evan,
You could get a used one, actually, not bad. But even the Rivies they hold their value a little bit more. But it's a TBD. They got better range. They got, build quality for sure. Now, early Rivies not the case, but coming into Gen 3, it's gonna be a lot different. And they don't make as many right now, kind of on purpose. So that helps a little bit. Although Ford, I will say, that's always been a $12 stock or $11 stock. So this makes sense to come back down to earth.
Didn't Trump just flip off a bunch of people that worked at Ford? They caught that on video.
Yeah.
He pointed at him and said, "Fuck you," and then flipped him
Yeah,
off. and
yesterday.
was walking away.
All
Right. Oh my god.
Why is this? What? Clover Health $3 call. 50,000 volume. I don't say. That's crazy. Do we have healthcare stuff coming soon?
The reason why is they had news or
I bought 30
something,
of them.
and they said they're going to be profitable and stuff.
JP Morgan has a healthcare tech conference that's still going on right now, but it's been
Oh shit!
Monday, Tuesday,
I
Wednesday,
forgot to
Thursday.
redo this short. Damn it. Maybe stop that. I think.
The fact that we're not we should be rallying more off this news, and we're not.
That short would have been awesome.
IB data is about a set. I think we're supposed to take out the low list.
Yeah.
Which one formed first? Yeah, high formed first. So
Yeah. We just actually released a huge update to Edgeful, and the What's in Play is already updated, but the rest of the site, we now have templates. So
Let's go.
I know a lot of you guys, actually, I think Mabel, you use a 30-minute orb. And then
Yep. Oh yeah.
some of you guys just will switch all the settings. You can now just create a template. So with one
that's
click,
so nice. I'm gonna love that.
with
Nice.
one click, you can change the settings in the report. And we're going to add that same thing to the what's in play too. So then you can just constantly update whatever you're seeing without having to go through and like open the drop downs and everything else. But yeah, Jordan, today ES and NQ high form first, low form second. That means that we're going to be targeting on NQ 25, 530, and on ES that's going to be 69.38.
1738.
All I thought about.
Item flat remainder MNQ.
This thing's just not getting the lift.
No, it is not.
So that news did nothing. So what does that tell you?
What's happening with Lyft? 18, 19 still? I'll leave it be. Leave it be. Meet at the lows 619. I got 600 swings on it. I have short swings on Microsoft too. The good's hanging, but not super strong. What's crude doing today? What was it up? I mean,
Yeah,
all the
crude's
oil.
up a bit.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, crude getting into the 62 level, 61.80 right now. The 200 period on the daily is right at 62.37, so I would expect maybe some pause there, but it's definitely lifting the oil names. Exxon back to 128, Chevron as well, Valero.
Holy shit, what a rejection off that freaking back.
Yeah, watch for that IV low to come into play.
Yeah.
I mean, it's right there on ES. ES seems a little bit weaker than NQ right now. That target again is 938. And then on NQ, it's 530. Very high probability that we're going to go down and touch those areas. And if we go to the opening candle continuation, those are both red on ES and NQ, which means
low tick of the day on Qs, yeah.
Here's the other thing. Look at NVIDIA now, 181. We've taken out, we traded sideways for the last week and a half, drop below the 50-day, and now you got the moving average.
Short gold, 10-minute green.
On top of it.
There's that.
These AMDs are still interesting because they're still buying some.
Tempted to sell something, but the only thing, you got the 21 period moving average EMA on SCX.
I did.
897.
And I'm down 150% right now.
Yeah, I threw him in some Vanquish, not looking good currently, but
yeah,
I'm gonna let him sit.
4-point gain gold short, covered half.
I'm about to long fucking AMD.
Is it still going?
I mean, it's trying. Looking better than the other few things in the market.
I do pretty
high.
So
223.11.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, indeed.
Thought we'd get a pullback. Do we hold these lows or not?
Bitcoin fighting to hold or buy.
I don't know why, but I want to sell calls and Googles for some reason.
Do it.
like a couple,
dangerous.
like 2 weeks out. It is dangerous, but
That's dangerous.
I'm looking at this divergence, and then we've run so far already.
Yeah, I see. I see the same thing.
I'm you're not 4-month divergence on it, so I think that I just don't think you get to make. I'm gonna do it before. It won't be into earnings. It'll be short of the earnings date. So I might sell before, maybe like 2 weeks out.
Guys, I just put a tweet in the nest about the screener right now. showing you the bias for ES and NQ, YM, RTY, etc., major market movers, and also the charts that I have up. That IB low again on ES, that 938 is very high probability to be hit. Same thing on NQ with that 530 area. If you are short, that is a great target.
Agreed.
Meta trying to hold around that 620, but
I see 600 again, dude. I'm pretty sure.
yeah, I think I posted that. I posted that there's probably, if you look at that chart, that trend line comes in right around like, depending on how fast you go, there's somewhere between 608 and 613 on Meta. So watch that for that chart.
Yeah.
Spot.
So this is retesting VWAP from above intraday here.
Here's what's interesting. The breadth. Okay.
It's good.
The breadth is actually positive.
Yes.
Okay.
I think flows are too. Yeah.
So if you look at, I mean, it's negative from the open, but the advanced decline line started up 120. We are at parity right now, so it's about at the flat line. But the future, everything looks way more bearish than the internals. And you are getting some negative ticks, but
That's ticks,
NYSE breadth is 1.17 to 1 positive, and NASDAQ breadth is 1.19 to 1 positive. So I don't want to. I'm gonna tell you this. I don't want to shorten the hole down here. I would not do that. Not with the internals like that. I want to see these internals way more bearish than this, and they're not as bearish as. I mean, they were more bearish yesterday, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, Q's breath is bearish, but not by much.
But it's just the tape, the internals just don't.
No,
they're great. Don't get me wrong, but they're not like screaming like we're gonna be down.
They're like we're close to like don't short the hole, like you said. Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I'm with it. Let them play out, but don't know if it's just trail. I need to get some coffee. I'll be right back.
For that.
Yeah, I'm not saying it can't get worse, but right now I just don't think the internals are that negative. So if you're short into these lows, you could, just be cautious that they don't try to bounce.
Long IWM on that wick. Also tapped previous low a day and wicked right there. So I'm long.
I
Giving
long
it.
the Dizzle with some lottos. So we'll see.
Did he know?
Yeah.
Break even stop hit there. Gold.
I kill myself hard.
I got an order started on Cube. I think we're gonna run before it hits it.
NVIDIA's holding. Trying to put in a 30-minute reversal. There's still 20 minutes left, but.
But with orb low loss, I'm going to lock in my BitX trade there.
RTY and YM
Yep.
finally give it up.
I'm looking to trim my IWM soon.
Hell yeah.
Already up 18% there. 20%.
This NYSE breath 1.27 to 1 positive. I mean, both NASDAQ and NYSE breath is positive.
Oh, let's go Intel. Come on, $50 today. You can do it.
What's credit doing too?
Holy Airlines.
Okay, I got out of IWM.
That's the other thing too, is like credit is not that weak. Like HYG, JNK, they're not that weak.
I canceled my limit order to entry. No, I'm still flat.
And yields are definitely on that no tariff news. Yields are coming off the highs. You get the 30-year down at 4.808. So yields are about on the long end 4 or 5 basis points off the highs.
Meta trying to hold that 620 psych level down there. Potential double bottom here intraday. But
I got an algo level at 620s and a half. See if we can break through this. ES is at 6950s, big jacks level. So we're at spots where if we want to get some turbulence, we can, or we'll break through like we are right now.
Ooh. There we go. Probably should have held my IWM, but I was trying to be a nice little man. Not have to worry about it. I should have worried.
NVIDIA hitting the 5-minute 21 here, pushing up for the first time since the open.
Casey, I think you'd like Aklo.
I do like trading that one. Let me pull up the chart. Usually intraday. Are you in it for a
February 20th.
for a swing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I initially had it long back on January 2nd for the Morningstar off that low. Target upside was 113 to 115. We're retracing. Let's see if you draw it here to there. You are just underneath your 50%. Daily 21. 20.
Rejecting the 5-minute 9 there, the 3-minute 21, the 2-minute 21 on NQ.
SPX also wicked again into that reversal zone on the downside, 30-minute.
Yeah, OKO, those swings don't look too bad as long as it continues to hold above 91. So target that gap fill real quick around like 96, 60. And push to 100. Yo, premiums today are crazy. Yeah, they are moving. Internals are pushing up higher though. Baldy Q look
What I'm
good. Takes
saying.
back above the 0 line.
I'm gonna post this. I just posted my internals off a toss. Like look at the advanced decline line, and then look at I circled the breadth at the top. They're both positive. So, although the futures were red and stuff was selling off, like they're not that bearish. So I don't want to be short in the hole. Not saying they can't get more bearish. I'm just saying currently they're not as bearish as you would think.
Honestly, call spreads at that top would have been.
I took a short MNQ, 3-minute CVC.
So
Got
ES is
that
about
IV
to break
low.
that IV low. Yep, there it is, Jordan.
Yeah.
It's break that low. Honestly, the IV buy rejection report is like unbelievable.
I mean, yeah, the audience sees me posted about every day. I mean,
Yeah.
this shit, you know, it's the accuracy is ridiculous.
And
All right, 26-point gain MNQ, covered half.
watch it bounce right now. One take away.
I think we might breach and
They like to do that sometimes.
Literally one take away. on ES.
They'd be doing that.
That'd be pretty funny.
But that's how you know it's a good target.
Yeah. No, I'm pretty confident it's going to flush here. But especially with new low of day 2 is.
We've had a few times too where it's like
Microsoft new lows.
And ES is set to take out the high, NQ set to take out the low, and they both play out with each other.
Yeah.
Like in their own reports, even though they're correlated because they just diverge that one day or whatever, you know. It's I love when that happens too.
Yeah.
Because that's where, like, in an environment when you're usually like, oh shit, I have no idea what's going on because they're so divergent from each other, you can maybe grab something like that.
Yeah.
Do we legit have another $10 down on Nvidia? Dude, Nvidia does not look fun right now. It's not. It needed to not do that.
I closed my arm for like a teeny tiny gain, pretty much break even.
Arm looks like a sick dog.
I know.
I have calendars on iDoes Knots. I heard you talking about it earlier. But I'm in. I was long 270 IDEB calls for March, like around the 250, 245 level, and then just recently I sold the Feb 270s. Just if we're getting that rotation, I feel like it's at least a stall moment at the for those names.
There's new lows.
Hey, you got new lows there, beautiful.
There it is.
That previous day high, double reject.
40-point gain, M&Q covered a quarter.
Arm is disgusting.
Yeah, I've got no strength off of filling that gap probably far back and off this bounce.
It's like I don't know if I want to chase it again short, but oh my god.
Let's see, Bill Breaker 500.
Doesn't make sense. These internals are just, I don't get it. Are they going to suck everybody in down here and then rip their face off? I don't know how these internals are not. They're just not that bearish. Like they should scream into the downside.
I think it might be a long at the close, but for a bounce, we shall see.
I mean, actually, Nicey breath is actually improving, which
Look
is
at this Microsoft.
Patience, boys. Watch that ES 69.31.
Here's your previous week low coming up on SPY and QQQ.
Finally tapping into some order flow on ES now.
When we get that divergence on internals, we see all the time, price can still just when flows are just there's clearly money coming out of the index, but price keeps floating higher. It does it all day, and then that ends up being the top or reverse that, right? It could do this all day, and then long at the close, and that was the low.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Billy, incoming. Get your orders ready.
And there's previous week low, both SPY and QQQ.
I have it almost on SPY. SPY's at the 20. And that was
SPY's previous week low is, I'm on QQQ. Sorry. QQQ just hit previous week low. SPY's is at
a little bit more. A couple pennies.
86 and change.
33, 37.
Yeah, 69.51. I'm expecting us to sweep this low.
Which is also the 20-day SMA, and 685.77 is the daily range low, which, it could breach. It's possible we see prior month lows if they want to get real stupid, which is possible. This Microsoft is going to 450, dude.
Bill broken here. 80-point gain M&Q covered down to the runners.
There's ES taking out level. Nasty.
Damn. I missed that reload short. Fuck.
That's alright.
Fucking arm.
Fucking coffee.
Just jump in, guys. Just FOMO it.
I need a bigger cup. I had to.
I'm relatively short my portfolio, quite a bit.
This is previous week low SPX.
Yeah. Holy shit. The last line of defense coming in.
Well, you remember talking about this Microsoft chart the other day?
Yeah, I do.
Here we go. This is
I
the
said
zero.
I said that this below the 200. Once we lost the 200 again,
It's all of them.
That's-
20, 50, 200. Range
Yeah.
gonna extend on them. You got some
it's just a bear
volatility.
flag that's breaking in Microsoft. It's a bear
Yeah.
flag breakout is what you got.
Technically,
So-
which is why I'm kind of worried about Meta. It's like technically that's exactly what that is also. Even up to 690, whatever it was.
So I said this the other day, and I've been saying it for the past couple of weeks. The bigger names, the charts are not constructive. For the market to go significantly higher, you need leadership. You need these big mega cap names to be in good position, and they have not been. Other than Google and probably Amazon of recent, but Nvidia, Tesla,
That's it though. That's literally it.
AMD, Broadcom, Oracle. I mean, they're all terrible. So it's just hard to get momentum back to the upside when a lot of these big names don't participate. You can broaden out and you can be other sectors, but the other sectors are such small weights, like materials and industrials and real estate and these other and staples. They're just such a small component. It's very hard for the markets, at the index level, to go much higher without participation from the big names.
SPX, there's a gap here.
Is that Frankie?
Yeah, buddy. Hey,
What's
buddy.
up, bud?
I'm riding it, baby. You know me.
He's riding.
Yep. Oh my God, so short, like freaking.
All right, huge risk here. I'm taking
covering
another
out,
M&Q short ladder, half position.
But
Oh,
look
shit.
at the SPX down to 68.58. I mean, if they really get ugly here, there's a big closing gap there from January 3rd, 2nd.
Yeah, 68.58. So what is that? 34 points.
That's nothing. We can get there.
This just becomes, who saw this coming? No tariff news, and then we get rugged. Anybody see that one?
Yeah. We actually, I was gonna say, didn't someone say that's how you grab liquidity? Didn't you say
That was me.
someone said? Yeah, I forget what the conversation was, but I think we were talking about price running up and then just ripping down, or was it the other way around? Was it that it rips down and then rips back up?
It's like, how do you generate mass liquidity in the market? You probably do the last thing that everybody's thinking.
You got to go up to go lower.
Exactly.
That's right.
That's right. You gotta go lower to go higher.
You gotta go up.
The biggest thing for me, like I know novice traders today, speakers have been killing it, but novice traders, right? They're chasing these
They're
extensions.
so confused, man.
And they're
so
not trading
confused.
pullbacks, guys. I mean, it's as simple as how many of you guys have a 9 and 20 or 821 EMA? Throw it on a 5 or 10 minute chart. Are they bullish or bearish? Right? Where's price in regards to VWAP? It's below it.
Yeah.
Why are we longing?
Facts.
Right? Unless it's a or below support
scalp.
thing
Yeah,
that
it's a
makes
scalp
sense. Exactly.
And the advanced decline now breaking below. I mean,
Dude, I remember that like when I super new, be like, why are they using the best stocks in the market as like their fracking personal ATMs, selling puts against them as they're falling knives, trying to like take random shots like with time, and I'm like, just absolutely demolished in that situation. Just let it go, don't fight it.
Reminder,
Zoom
we're
out.
right here. We're on the 50 SMA for NDX and Qs. We're on the 20 for the SPY.
I might actually take this long.
yeah, we're right at the 50 here. 616 is the
I have the 50 on the Qs and the 20 on SPOOs. So, I mean, we'll see. I need to break a structure, though. I don't have a reason. Like Maeve said, this can easily just completely continue to bleed.
Yeah, back here, just big picture again. I don't like this because in the big picture, you go back to the daily. Why are we trading back to the 50 again? Okay, so if you take the Qs, we've been at the 50s, we've been below it, we went above it, and then we broke out of the symmetrical triangle, very, very small, and now we're back to the 50. That's not good. That tells me on the big time frame, the path of least resistance is likely to be lower.
On the large time frame, for sure.
Yeah, if unless we get some now, if we get a late day bounce for this Wix,
Unless you're IWM or FCX or something like that.
If this decides to wick up and we like close back above the 21, when we close at like 620 or something, all right, I can get more constructive there. But we closed down around this 50 or below it today. This ain't going back to the all-time highs. Maybe it's into earnings or something like that. But
post earnings.
Sam, Apple 258.
Yeah.
Holding previous week low a little bit on SPX.
These internals are still not that red.
IWM is still holding previous day low all morning. It's the third time.
No, IDubs is redheaded stepchild of the market. She does what she wants to do. She gonna give a shit. Right now, she does not need to trend with anybody.
The SPY chart from this morning that I put at the top, we are at the bottom of that chart, last line of defense. So good for longs down here if they defend it. If they don't, then it's going to be an ugly day in the market. Yeah. We're going to see internals hold and move higher, but price action continue to short the pops and move lower, which
Guys haven't seen order flow flip at all. Need to see that.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
I'm just tempted to get long down here. I know it's probably a bad idea, but
it's probably a really bad idea.
I want.
When this market gives me a reason, I'll be there. But
I just don't. I
can't.
These internals that just keep improving just make me.
Well, if you say internals one more time,
well,
I know.
I've walked through this with
I know.
paper so many times where internals are solid and you get absolutely murdered.
Yeah.
Don't let it it's worth missing the trade.
Yeah.
I remember talking about this in the last year around this time.
You could sell some 613 puts on Qs.
Yeah, there you go. Yep.
Yeah, I'm thinking more from selling premium. I'm not outright getting long in futures.
Honestly, 613 puts intraday, not horrible, especially if we see it, 613.50.
I sold 607s this morning.
Okay, so then the next level below that is 605, which, we could hit, but I'm not talking like multi-days. This is more like intraday.
Yeah, that's what, yeah.
Something's still holding. I have HT on my charts. It's still holding. I don't know what are the rest of the humble? There's Tool, Pullback, PHM, Pull-T, P, MG.
Plus, if it bounces here, you will get a higher low, right?
Yeah.
There's no rush to jump in here. It's silly. I mean, this is consolidating. This is bear flagging out, actually.
Voldy Q new high a day. Let's go.
Oh, look at that, 1779.
Which one is the Valdi Q? Is that the bullish one or the bearish one?
It's called QT.
Is that the bull or bear one?
It'll tell you which is which. It's one minus the other. So if it's negative,
it's Vol DQ.
Wow.
Do you know what the Russell or Diamonds ones is on TradingView? I know it's like Vol or LD for Russell. I think it's like Vol ID for Diamonds. I think it's RL and I. Tick is like TIKI for Diamonds, TIKRL. And for IDubs. This is gross, dude. Let it go.
Yeah.
I might take a slapple short. I mean, I don't know. It's holding, but I don't think it's gonna stay for long. I need to be like maybe longer term on Swapple. Because that's 230, right? I believe it is.
What's the 30?
Apple.
Oh, are you talking Pacific time?
235 for an Apple pullback on equity from a long-term perspective.
Oh, I understand now.
Yeah, from positional things like when do you buy it again? 230s. Anyways, you're heading down to the 200. Generally speaking.
3 white soldier bear flag right there on the day.
Yeah. I might think February is just for a super cheap lot of those are $130. I prefer a little bit longer. It's March. Yeah, March is still pretty aggressive. June, July. Yeah, these Mag 7s don't look good. China.
IREM up to making you a high a day.
China looking good. Completely unrelated. Look at the Baidu. I think she's got a lot of room.
Hey guys, I will be back. I have to hop on a call. I will start this call back at 12, okay?